I'm Kelly Smith, the founder of Be Brave Coaching. I'm excited to do this little video today because I had an amazing conversation with my publisher yesterday, and we talked about my second book coming out. We did talk about a title, and I'm super psyched about it. I can't wait to share it with the world. It's not 100% finalized yet as to what it's going to be, but we're probably about 99% sure. So before I announce anything or talk a little bit more about that, I want to make sure that the title is like set in stone. So this is going to be I guess you could say follow-up to my first book, Signs in the Rearview Mirror, Leaving a Toxic Relationship Behind. In my first book, as many of you probably know, I wrote about my own experiences being a toxic wife and then going into a relationship with somebody who turned out to be pretty toxic and abusive. So I'm excited about the second book because this is going to be kind of a continuation. So in the first book, you'll be able to see not so much about like the marriage, but this book is more about the toxic relationship that I was in and then kind of like getting out. More of like explaining what a toxic relationship really looks like. So while you're in it, and like what the other people who are around you can't really see, if they read this book they would understand a little bit more about manipulation and how it actually works. So in the second book, I'm really excited about this. I was so happy to write this. I was so excited. I talk more and more about my recovery program and what that was like for me. I do talk about dating when you're unhealthy and then dating when you are healthy, and then I do go on to talk about what it's like to be in your first healthy relationship after something so toxic and so abusive. I write about the ins and outs of what that was like for me from my point of view. I've heard that people have said the first healthy relationship after your toxic relationship is the most difficult. Yeah, they're not wrong. And it's not difficult because of the person that you're with. It's difficult because of the things that you're experiencing, the things that you're feeling, the things that you never really thought you would go through or feel. So I'm really excited about this project. It was so fun to write. It was exciting for me to send off, work on my edits, and then get those edits back and then read it from start to finish as the regular reader would see it. And I really can't wait to share this story with the world in the same way that I shared my first book. So I've been asked a few times, can you read the second book without reading the first book? Well, my answer to that is, what do you mean you didn't read my first book? So if you haven't read the first book, I would definitely suggest reading it. However, you can read the second book without the first one, but I definitely would not suggest it. So be on the lookout for a title reveal video coming very, very soon.